I disagree with the whole co-opting of the knee by certain people within the NFL. Like, oh, we're taking the knee because, we're showing Sade with the country in America. And it's like, okay, I feel you, but are you still dealing with the issue? Is the issue still being dealt with? Like, okay, I live in America. I got love for America too, but America has to fix its issues.
I say, Monica, no be today. Me and you done they fight it, don't they?
Yeah. But how do you feel about the anthem, the taking of the knee? Because I know you probably got a lot of feeling. I want to hear how you feel, what your perspectives are. Be reserved or concerned. Because this is what we are putting information. We're trying to inform, but how do you feel about that? Because I got mixed emotions on that joint, man.
Same here. I'll go first on this one.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I have mixed emotions for sure. Like one, I mean, just from my perspective,
right.
I grew up watching football a lot.
Yes.
One of my favorite players was Jerry Rice. I was a 49ers fan. So like I definitely had love. Grew up playing backyard football. It's down south. So, like practicing. Oh, I'm LT. Oh, I'm Jerry Rice. Oh, I'm Ronnie Lott. Oh, it's like just playing those games.
Right.
So yeah, I definitely grew up playing football. But in reference to this, man, like I'm first and foremost, I'm down with Cap. I'm down with Cap 100%. Like, and I have been less of a fan, these years prior leading up to it. Not because I don't like the game anymore. It's just I'm just in a different space as far as how I am connected to the game, and that's football and basketball. I have appreciation for the sport. I have appreciation for the players and what they put their bodies through, for the game and for the fans. Like, I don't think people realize like how much they put their really lives on the line day in and day out. It's a gladiator sport, man.
Concussions, that movie Concussion with Will Smith.
Yeah,
that was a
good movie. Yeah, I have yet to watch Concussions. That's on my list. Even though I've been filmed. So.
Check that out.
Yeah, I definitely need to.
He's a PreciseMinds Films.
Yeah.
Informative content. He'll tell you more about that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So to get to the point, I'm mixed emotions because I understand that taking the knee and showing your solidarity with your fellow teammates, and also possibly Cap in the movement of saying like, hey, look, we matter. This is for those people who have, illegitimately lost their lives due to racism, bigotry, hatred, about police brutality, So I agree with that. But then on the other hand, I disagree with the whole co-opting of the knee by certain people within the NFL. Like, oh, we're taking the knee because, we're showing Sade with the country in America. And it's like, okay, I feel you, but are you still dealing with the issue? Is the issue still being dealt with? Like, okay, I live in America. I got love for America too, but America has to fix its issues. And I think historically when we go into it, I think a lot of times through the injustices of America, Black folks have been one of the reasons by pain and suffering, and also by triumph, that we have made America honest in its ideals and its values. I really think that because of the things we've had to endure unjustly, I think we do make America what it's set out to be. I really think that.
That's deep.
So.
That's deep.
Yeah, that's deep.
Damn, that's deep.
Yeah, that's crazy. As far as like the taking of the knee, I'm all for it. There's a lot of police brutality out here, and then people always have this argument. I had this argument with my brother. Cops are this, cops are that. So what are you saying about me? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What are you saying about your cousin? Your cousin's a cop.
I have an uncle.
Yeah, what are you saying about your uncle? He was a cop too, retired. Yeah. No, I was saying that. I believe this is a small portion of cops that are bad. They really, really are. It's a small portion of cops that are bad. But those are the cops that are bad are the ones that are just being the bad cops are overshadowing the rest of the good cops out here. I can count on both hands, toes, your toes, how many good cops that are out here.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we got some really knucklehead cops out here. I wouldn't call a cop today myself. That's saying a lot, right?
I've never heard you say that. This is the first time I've heard you say that.
I bleed blue.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I bleed blue.
Okay.
But it's just, the way policing today is so different from when I started. Personally, I can talk about it today because I just went through the Miami-Dade Police Academy. Policing is crazy the way it is today, and it's a lot out there. You got a lot of young kids scared. I believe policing is no more community. No one gets into the community anymore. You don't see cops walking. You know, everybody sits in a car. You know, but how you gonna know what's going on if you don't go out there and see what it's all about? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, every now and then you got to get into it. You got to tussle. You got to twist the arm every now and then. It's just how it is. It's just what it is. Sometimes you got to get dirty. Sometimes I've been that route. I've been in fights. I've been choked out. I've been in all of that. Okay, but I just can't come into a hood and just start pounding on everybody just because. Like, I want this block clear. All right, the block ain't clear. I'm coming back with my crew. Now you know better than the people that you're trying to move. Reason being because when you need some information, who you gonna go to? Ain't nobody gonna talk to you because all you all about is just pouncing on people. That doesn't get you nowhere, right? So I believe there's no more community policing, and I think that's what stopped a lot of what's the police brutality that we do have. That will be stopped if you have more cops actually getting into the hood, walking the hood, getting to know who's doing what. All right, that's my weed seller right there. All right, oh, you sell us EBT cards, I'm on you. You know what I'm saying? Get to know who's doing what. Because that's me as a detective. I'm coming to you. All right, that's you patrol this area. You patrol sector. You sector A, right? Yeah. Who's selling over there? How you don't know? But you there 8 hours a day.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
You there 8 hours a day, but you don't know who's doing what. But when it comes time to crack a head, you are for it. That's what's missing. The policing, community policing, getting to know the neighborhood. I think that's what stopped a lot of what's going on. Kids today, they're afraid of cops, and by rightfully so. I tell my brother all the time. Cops say they want to look in your vehicle. No. Get a canine here. Get a supervisor. I tell them right off the bat. No, don't nobody in your vehicle. Don't give consent. For what? Call a canine. Now you call canine. Now you gotta justify why you call him. Not just because you feel like it. You know what I'm saying? So
nice. Well, I don't mean to interject, but I get on y'all too with this cat. I'm assuming that you're taking the vantage point that, or not addressing, not you. You represent the cops. I know it's not you, Rod. I know it's not you. But the fact that since the end of slavery and KKK and all that other stuff, I would like to know from you, what about the situation where you actually have those Klansmen or those who were perpetuating slavery who, because the end of slavery, what they did was they changed their game plan and got into the police force, got into Congress and all that, but just stick with police. Okay. What about those Klans members that cops so they can legally do
on a black person?
Right.
Oh, totally. They need to be done with. And that part needs to be abolished. I just think they're scared. Because you have your Klan, the people that are just scared of black people. Yeah. They just downright scared of black people.
Definitely.
Put them in that hood where we grew up at. Come on, you coming from Suffolk County, Long Island, somewhere? You know what I'm saying? You went to Catholic school or you went to private school your whole life. Now you're a cop in New York City. Now you put you on 149 at Grand Concourse. What you gonna do? Ain't but nothing but blacks and Hispanics. You know. What you gonna do? You know? So the whole thing, you just walking around like this the whole day. Hand on your gun, or your elbow near your gun. Why? Because you're scared. I think it needs to be addressed all around. It needs to be addressed in the academy. That's where it starts at. It starts in the academy. Okay. I think more cultural awareness needs to be. Definitely. There needs to be a lot more cultural awareness. You're in New York City, it's a melting pot. I'm in Miami, Florida. It's a freaking melting pot. Okay? Blacks, Hispanics, Cubans, Dominicans, Asians, Peruvians, whatever. There's a melting pot of everything, and it needs to be addressed. You can't address every nationality, but you can address a majority of just generalize how you need to be around all ethnicities.
That's right.
It just needs to be addressed. I mean,
All right, so
as far as the Klansman, as far as whites getting on the job, I totally hate it. I can't deal with it. When a cop is wrong, he's wrong. Everybody knows me. Kay knows me. When a cop is wrong, down with him. I'm not, it's one thing I'm not about. I stand with you when you're right. I definitely stand with you when you're right. Unfortunately, I'm in that position where sometimes I got to stand when they're wrong too, because of public perception. Because we're in the public, there can't be any weakness between you and I if we're partners. I'm not going to stand and let you beat the hell out of somebody, and it's not warranted. I'm not going to let you do that. But unfortunately, cops do dumbass stuff around here, and that needs to be addressed. When they're wrong, they need to go badge the whole 9 yards. And if charges need to be placed in, then charges need to be placed. That's how I feel about it.
And I don't mean to interject. I got you, and I know in your position, unfortunately, those cops who are just don't have the power, to really.
Our voice doesn't get heard very often, unfortunately.
And doesn't have the impact. I want to ask you another way. What other things do you feel about with regards to the anthem? The taking the knee of the anthem, because I already got your take on the cops.
I'm good with Kaplan doing what he did, but my thing is now he did it. Then you had the owners taking the knee too. Y'all just did it just because it was the end thing to do.
Right.
So now why is this man still not without a job? You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Why did Jerry Jones, he taking the knee with his Cowboys?
Didn't Jerry Jones say he was against taking the knee? Jerry Jones said, no, anyone take a knee, they're fired and stuff like that.
Yeah, but he took the knee with him. So, but so fine. Because everybody in the league is doing it.
Right.
Honestly, that's how I feel. I just feel like because, the popular census says I should do it, so I'm going to do it.
Right.
Okay, but Calvin, ain't nobody picking up Calvin. No one's calling him to, hey, I want to bring you on.
Right.
I'm going to take on everything that you're taking on. And the only reason why Colin Kaepernick is getting the bad publicity, I'm sorry, it's all because I feel that because Trump incited a lot more. He incited a lot more because now first you're telling the owners to fire these players, and not really it had nothing to do with the flag. It had everything to do with police brutality.
Oh wow!
Right. Exactly.
It had nothing to do with the flag.
Sure didn't.
It had nothing to do with the flag.
Sure didn't.
It had everything to do with police brutality. That's where that's all this stems from. And Bob Costa said it good. I was listening to Bob Costa last Saturday. Bob Costa was talking. He said he agreed with them taking the knee, but do it at the end of the national anthem. You're still making the same. I'm looking for the word. I can't.
Like impact.
The same impact. You do it at the end of the anthem, right towards the end of the national anthem. Then everyone takes a knee. You're still making the same impact, and I kind of agree with that too. Some people say the knee, taking a knee is a disrespect. It's not disrespecting anybody. It's actually a freedom of speech. It's the First Amendment. That's the first thing. It's just like everyone said that Obama was taking away your gun rights. No, he wasn't. Nowhere near taking your Second Amendment away. But I agree with Calvin. I believe that he should have taken the knee. There's crazy, but there's a lot of mixed reviews, like Ray Lewis.
Yeah.
His views, I'm trying to figure this brother out. He's confusing me.
He's confusing.
Yeah, he's very confused. He's very
just confused.
Yeah. Ray Lewis is just confusing altogether.
Yeah.
He took a knee in Germany with the Baltimore Ravens. But I didn't take a knee. I got on both knees.
Right.
Brother, whether you got on one knee or two knees, you got on your knee, man. And you said you would never do it because it was disrespect to the game. Some people say that you should do it on your own time, but not for nothing. if I'm on my own time, I'm not making an impact.
Exactly.
That's the whole purpose of taking a knee, so you can make the impact.
Right.
You know, I'm all for it. Like I said, I'm all for it. But now the owners should stand tall. All right, y'all took the knee, so put the brother back on. Put it back on.
I say, Monica, no be today.